Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor in Sheldon's room, Sheldon came in his room on his iPhone talking to Alice, and as he closed the door, "Yeah, I really miss you too." And as Sheldon went and sat on his bed, "Look, why don't I take you out on another date?" "Okay." And as someone knocked on the door, "Come in." And as Samuel came in, and Sheldon saw his dad, "All right, I'll see you tomorrow at school. Bye." And as Sheldon hung up and put his iPhone on his bed and sent something wrong. "You look like you're about to ask me a serious question. When did you break up with Melissa?" "She broke up with me, Dad." "Do you know why?" "I'm thinking because of what happened at the party, which is why her fiancé has no idea of what Tracy's truly capable of." Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Vanessa's eating her ice cream till Chelsea came in and looked around and saw Vanessa and head to where Boop is and saw what she's doing just as she looked up and saw her. "Chelsea Grimes, Holden's sister, right? I see that you read a lot of social media. You mind if I sit here?" "Sure, it's not like I'm gonna stop you." And as Chelsea went and sat across from Vanessa, "I'm sorry, were you expecting Jeff?" "Yeah, he was supposed to be here, and how did you know that I'm seeing him?" "Oh right, the entire school know about us." "The thing is, Vanessa, I need to warn you firsthand about the guy you've seen." Meanwhile, at the Nightsdale Rich Manor, Jeff came in, and as he closed the door, just as Andrew came in from the other room to where Jeff is, and he turned and saw his twin brother. Well, it seems to me that you managed to make a name for yourself. I see that you're back in town." "Yeah, I am. Seems my twin brother is dating Edgewood, the same one whose sister who's in the media. Nice one, bro." Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Meredith's apartment, as Meredith and Corey came in, with Corey closing the door, and as he turned and faced her, and as she turned and faced him, "You want anything to drink?" "No, actually, this won't take long." "So what do you want to talk about?" "Our marriage, and how it ended so badly. Because let me stop you right there. The damage is done and I'm fine." "No, you're not. So stop lying to yourself." "I need to tell you what I should have said a long time ago. I'm sorry." Meanwhile, at the Thornton cottage in the living room, Lucy and Holden are making out. And as they pull away, "Who knew my mom would go to great measures to get what she wants? Look, I'm sure she'll try to get you to sign a prenup in case you and I get married so she can get wrong. That'll be a cold day in hell before she ever takes my baby away. I think it's high time we make it official about you and I being together." Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Taylor's waiting. And as she has flashbacks, a writer making passionate love to her. And as the flashback ends, "Damn you, writer." And as Taylor got her iPhone out and began texting Ryder, just as Lucas came to where Taylor is, and Taylor looked up and saw him, and as she got up and put her iPhone up, "Taylor?" "Yeah, how's she's doing?" "So far, physically, she's doing really well. She only has some minor scraps, but we want to keep her here." "Tell me exactly what happened." "Well, she was stabbed a couple of times. Luckily, her boyfriend came in the midst of time." "Can you do me a solid?" "Sure." "Is it possible for her to get a rape kit test? Just in case that freak tried anything." "We're already in the process of doing that right now." "Are you okay, ma'am?" "Actually, no. I might have to face the fact that my daughter might have been raped." Meanwhile, at the Lakesdale Rich Manor in the living room, Donald's reading the paper. Just as Tracy came in and saw what he's reading. You know, it's amazing on how a minor story reached the front page. And as Donald put the paper down and saw Tracy, how the hell I have ways of getting in. Besides, I know the guard. And as Donald got up, what do you want, Tracy? If I were you, I'd be nice to me. Well, looking for you, I'm not, so back off. In fact, get out. Wrong. I'm not going anyway. Like I said, don't push your luck. As for what I want, is to make certain your son marries Melissa no matter what. You just love toying with people's lives, don't you? Believe me, you haven't seen nothing yet, but you better damn well believe you will. Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor and Sheldon's room, Samuel and Sheldon are talking. Adam needs to know exactly what happened at that party. I don't want to get him involved. He already is, Dad. No thanks to Tracy. And time is clearly running out. We gotta figure out a plan to prevent you from being sent down for a murder you didn't commit. Well, the good news is, Melissa and him are on their way and should be here. Actually, they're in the living room and as Rachel came in, and Sheldon and Samuel saw her. Melissa, Adam, and Max are waiting. Then let's go. And as Sheldon got up and left with Samuel and Rachel. Meanwhile, downstairs in the living room, Melissa and Adam are making out. So they pull away. You might not come over to your flat after we have. You've always welcome at my house anytime. Well, since we're bound to be married soon. Soon, Rachel, Samuel, and Sheldon came in. And Melissa and Adam turned and saw them. I trust you want to know what exactly happened at that party that led to this, right? Trust me, this can help you avoid a murder charge that Tracy can hold on you. He's right, and as Max came out of the bathroom, it seems Tracy is on cloud 9, involving anyone that you two are in contact to make certain you two have a good wedding and using my husband as insurance. By the time you two reveal the events that happened at the party, everything will become clear. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Vanessa and Chelsea are talking. Yeah, what about him? What do I need to know about my boyfriend that I've already not known? Look, there's a lot you don't know about your current boyfriend, so I'm gonna fill you in. Jeff has another brother named Andrew. They have known as the Nightdale twins. Look, Chelsea, I'm fully aware of who they are. No, I don't think you are. Both of them lot have the custom lifestyle they have, no thanks to sports. And speaking of which, their parents work at the Grandview School, but I'm getting off base here. Both Jeff and Andrew like to mess around with loads and loads of girls. And it's still happening right now. You know what? I don't have to believe anything you say. Jeff and I have spent a lot of time together. In fact, why do you even care in the first place? I just want you to be cautious of him. Really, Chelsea? You expect me to believe this BS what I'm saying is true? His intention is to lead you on and then turn you into shreds. I, for one, should know that, after all, I was his ex-girlfriend. The one he thought he would spend the rest of his life with. But clearly, with that lifestyle he had, he'd rather sleep with dozens and dozens of women. Point of the matter, I got burnt by him. Is that why you moved from New York to here? That had nothing to do with Jeff, and you're getting off base. The reason to why we moved here is because my brother and I have singing careers. Point of the matter is, it's only a matter of time before he returns to his own ways. Meanwhile, at the Nightdale Rich Manor in the living room, Andrew and Jeff are heading to the living room talking. Dude, I'm fully aware of what happened with Carly and Lucy. Good to hear. And as they arrived and saw Mary and Jacob making out on one of the couch, with Summer sitting across on the other couch, who saw and got up. And as Mary and Jacob pulled away and saw Andrew and Jeff, Summer Cloverdale. And as Summer got up, wow, really, mate? Why so damn formal? He's just smitten by the new girl who moved here a few weeks ago. That new girl happens to be my new girlfriend, Vanessa. Nice. You do know, yeah, I do know. Look, I got a lot of homework I have to do. So what's the rush, mate? Clearly we can still hang out. And also, our parents aren't here at the moment, so you don't have to pretend. And homework? Really? Vanessa has been the best thing that's happened to me. Really? You said the same thing about Chelsea. I'm a different person, trying to change from the popular quota. Whatever you say, man, because we both know that's far from the truth. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Meredith's apartment in the living room, Meredith and Corey are talking. What are you sorry for? Destroying our marriage by taking my anger and frustration on you when I get demoted from CEO of Edgewood Studios and furthering myself by going down a dark path. Hey, a lot has happened. You didn't deserve to be treated like that. So that's why I'm apologizing. Look, I know what your parents has put you through all those years. When I lost everything I once earned since I got out of high school, I felt like I was heading to a dead end as I know it. Why are you telling me this? I've spoken to our therapist. You remember? Yeah, I know. How's that going? It's actually going quite well, which is why I'm here. I think you and I should at least take a look and fix our marriage, only if that's what you want. Meanwhile, at the Thornton cottage in the living room, Lucy and Holden are talking. Official? You mean us being a couple? Well, yeah, after all, we're gonna have a baby, so that pretty much connects us forever. True that. Unless you have another idea, and I mean another idea, you want to create a family. We're wrong. Jack and I are done. Besides, when you kissed me that night, I felt something very powerful. One I couldn't resist. Well, I do got that powerful effect, as you can see. You wanna know why? Because shut up. You know what I mean. But I do know what you're saying. If we're gonna be parents, we can't hide the fact that we aren't together. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting area, Taylor and Lucas are talking. Rest assured, Taylor, we're rushing the results as we speak. Once we get them, we'll find out if your daughter was raped. How long will she be in surgery? She can be coming out in about an hour. I'll keep you posted should anything happens. Thank you, Dr. McKinley. Please, call me Lucas. I'll do anything to make certain your daughter gets the best care. I want to know exactly how that freak got into my house. Were you questioned by the police? Yes, as a matter of fact, Ryder and I were questioned about an hour ago, but Ryder took off. Point of the matter is, I want to find out the son of a bitch who did this to my daughter and make them pay. Rest assured, whoever did this won't get away. Meanwhile, at the Lakedale Ridge Manor in the living room, Tracy and Donald are talking. You should know fully well that I don't respond well to threats. That's just too damn bad, because we're playing my game with the highest stakes imaginable. Meaning, you fools have a lot to lose to me. Tell me this, Tracy. Why the hell are you so keen on getting my son married? I have my own reasons. One you would never know. You should be more focused on your role, which is attending to make certain nobody comes between your son and his new girlfriend. Unless you want everybody to know that you switched the paternity test of, well, you know. You're bluffing. Am I really? You have no idea of what I'm capable of. You don't scare me at all, Tracy. Oh, trust me. What I got in store for Adam, it's nothing compared to what I got in store for you. And as Julie came in, seeing Tracy and Donald talking. Am I interrupting something here? And as Tracy and Donald turned and saw her. Meanwhile, at the Edgewood Rich Manor in the living room, Melissa, Adam, Max, Rachel, and Samuel are talking. He's right. I need to know everything there is so I can save you. Okay. Wait. Before you go, there's something I need to ask you three lot. You can ask us anything, Melissa. You know that. It's about what happened that night when Ben was killed. What are you talking about? You were there with me when it all went down. Remember, I told you I had to use the bathroom. Well, when I went through the hallway, I saw Tracy in the room where it appears. Don't say another word. It's quite clear you two are to get married in order to prove Tracy killed her own husband. You know, while I was thinking about that, I don't think Ben's dead. What do you mean by that? Even though I saw her stab her husband in cold blood, things aren't exactly what they appear to be. Right now, why don't we focus on the task at hand? I think I have an idea. Meanwhile, at the Grandview Diner, Vanessa and Chelsea are talking. Chelsea, I appreciate you concerning all, but the fact of the matter is, you and Jeff are over, so you don't have to worry about me. I can handle myself. I'm just saying, back the hell off. Excuse me. And as Vanessa got up and head out, just as Ryder came and sat at her table and Chelsea saw her. Looks to me, you're gonna need my help. Go away, Ryder. Not until you tell me why you returned back here. I have my own reasons. Oh wait, I came with my own family. Not to mention me and my brother are singers. Yeah, but I think there's more. So why don't you just go to hell? And as Chelsea got up and turned and head out the diner. And as Ryder thinking, if only you knew. Meanwhile, outside the diner, unbeknownst to Chelsea who's walking away, someone is watching her. Meanwhile, at the Nightsdale Rich Manor in the living room, Summer, Mary, Jacob, Andrew, and Jeff are talking. What's that supposed to mean? You know exactly what it means. Lighting up, bro. You seem rather tense. Look, I just got a lot on my mind at the moment. You do? I think I know what this is about. Do you really? Yeah. You're trying to figure out your girlfriend's family who's been in the media for months due to the scandal what happened at Holden's party. You're right. Honestly, it's kind of frustrating. I mean, I've been trying to be there for her and all, but she won't let me in at all. Dude, just give some time, okay? The one thing you don't want to do is keep pushing this. Yeah, you might regret it in the end. Look, I gotta go. Excuse me. And as Jeff got up and went and left the living room while the others continued talking. You know what? Maybe I should talk to him. And as Summer also got up and went and left the living room. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Meredith's apartment in the living room, Meredith and Corey are talking. Seems you have a change of heart. You know, a lot's changed since I last saw you. Yeah, after we filed for separation, I seeded treatment and such. You know, at times, I feel like there's really a chance for you and I to make this work between us. And we still can. Look, why don't you just move back here, and like I said before, we can restart our marriage by building it back to where it was. Sounds good to me. And as Meredith came to where Corey is, and began kissing him, resulting in them kissing each other And as they pull back, you doing anything right now? Actually, I have a lot of free time. Then why don't we make the most of it? And as they continue to make out. Meanwhile, at the Thornton cottage in the living room, Lucy and Holden are talking. I am glad we're on the same page. Yeah, we are. Look, I gotta warn you, this is not gonna be easy. What are you on about? What I'm saying is, be prepared, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride along the way. Yeah, although my divorce with Victoria won't be hard of a problem, I was talking about my dad. He's still overprotective of me and my sisters. I'll be fine. Anyways, I was kind of hoping you could be featured in my next song. Seriously? You asking me to sing with you? Why, of course. You're about to become my wife and all. Aren't you worried about that? I don't give a damn about the scandal. Point of the matter is, as long as I'm with you, I don't care if the world stops. You know, that's how I feel about you. So, how about it? You are serious. Of course I am. I care about you. I love you, Lucy. I love you too. And as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Taylor and Lucas are talking. Is it possible for me to see her, you know, when she's done surgery? I'm sorry, Taylor. You can't see her as of yet, but I'm gonna keep checking on her, and maybe when surgery's done, perhaps in a couple of hours. Thank you so much. And as Lucas turned and walked away, just as her iPhone rings, and she got it and saw its writer and answered it. It's about time. Why are you talking to me? Because I need you right now. For what? Just meet me at my house in my room tomorrow. We need to have words. Why not on the phone? Because what I got to say will be in your face, alright? Fine. Bring a cup of stuff, because you can be staying there. And as Taylor hung up. Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Ridge Manor in the living room, Tracy and Donald are surprised by Julie's arrival. Don't stop now. Keep talking, you two. And as Donald faced Tracy. Are you really threatening me here? And let's call it whatever the hell you want. Listen to me, you heartless bitch. And as Julie came to where they are. Do not come in this house barking or stay out of this. You're in my house, blackmailing my husband, and he and I are discussing our agreement with Grandview Studios. Grandview Studios? Really? I'm not naive or fool. I know what I heard. Well then, I'm pretty certain you're aware of what happens if Adam finds out. Get out! With pleasure, but not to worry. You haven't seen the last of me. Excuse me. And as Tracy turned and went and left the living room, and as Julie turned and faced Donald. Start talking. What the hell does Tracy have on you? Start from the top and don't you stop until you tell me everything she has about you.